Hello everyone, a warm welcome to the 21-day Power Gratitude series, day 17. How to do journaling. So today we will learn the correct way to do journaling and we will understand the key points that is to remember when we do our journaling. I shall go step by step and I would request you all to take a note of all the points or write it down somewhere. This is the compilation of all the teachings we've done on journaling till now. So let's begin. So what are the things that we need to keep in mind? Very important is dedicate a diary and some colorful pens to write your gratitude. Never do it on a loose sheet and just leaving it here and there. Never do it. You will never be able to refer it back. So the second thing is set aside the time of the day you would be writing your gratitude. Time is very important. Fix your time. The best time is either in the morning, the first thing after your prayers, or the last thing before you go off to sleep. Or if you want, you can practice at both the times, morning and evening. But if you do not get time in the morning or in the evening, do it any time. Doing is important. Make sure to dedicate the first page of your journal in showing gratitude to the divine forces. For example, take the first page and write, I thank God, my Guru, for the constant support. I thank my family members because without them, I would not be who I am. I would like to thank my children, a mentor or a friend, anyone that comes into your mind. But do it. This is very important. The first page should always be dedicated to them to show acknowledgement. Now the science behind is that the ones you have showed gratitude to will be your guiding force throughout the journey, as you have already paid homage to them. आपने already thank you बोल दिया है, तो उनको आपके साथ अब होना ही होगा. उनको आपको सपोर्ट करना ही होगा. They will support you and keep you strong. So always make sure you keep a page dedicated to the acknowledgement of divine beings and people in your life. So before you start to write, make sure you close your eyes for a few minutes and relax yourself. Then you must rewind your day. So if you're doing it at night before going off to sleep, rewind from there, like what you did before you sat for this exercise, maybe your dinner, and then going back to the family time and so on. Go back to the time you got up in the morning. If you are not someone who writes often and this is your first time in journaling, I would recommend you do occasional gratitude journaling. Example, you do it like twice weekly or once weekly. It's all up to you. It boosts well-being more than the regular practice. मतलब every day से अच्छा है कि आप हफ्ते में एक ही दिन करें और बहुत अच्छे से करें. Sometimes less is more. This way you will avoid gratitude fatigue. अब बोर नहीं हो जाओगे. Because anything which is mechanical, you loses intensity and interest. Isn't it? Or the second thing that you can do is you can answer only one question each day. If you are not a regular practitioner, remember answering one question will help you at least to get started. You will not feel lost and you can find all these questions on net. So just pick up any one and answer one day. This is my personal favorite. These questions will guide you to where you should be looking for your answers. So they'll guide you. There are no limit to how many things you need to show gratitude to in a day. It's not necessary 10, 15. Number does not matter. Even to start with, one is good. Make a resolution to write just one in a day and then increase the number by one after every 3 days. 3 दिन के बाद आप 1 से 2 में जाइए, फिर नेक्स्ट 3 days के बाद 2 से 3 में जाइए till you reach 10. बहुत ज़्यादा करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. This way you gradually build a habit, and habit that is gradually built stays. Now, in those times when life is not going smooth, take out the journal and make sure to read one page of what you have already written in other days, in every few hours. This activity will give you the strength to carry on, and maybe it will throw light on your current situation. You never know. तो जब थिंग्स अच्छा नहीं है लाइफ में, थिंग्स आर नॉट गुड, तो आपने जो भी लिखा है उसको वापस से रीड करिए. कुछ कुछ घंटे में उसको रीड करिए, थोड़े थोड़े कोई भी रैंडम पेज उठाइए और रीड करिए. क्या पता आपको उससे स्ट्रेंथ मिल जाए और कुछ कैसे डील करे सिचुएशन का तरीका मिल जाए. When you write a journal and when it becomes a habit, something very beautiful happens. Children who notices you also pick up this trait. Yes, and slowly, you don't need to tell them, but by living it, you will bring changes in your family. They will follow you without even you telling them to do. So you will be inculcating a good habit in your family by doing it. Make sure you write your journal entries in detail and always try to find the surprise element in your situation. कोशिश करो, आप डिटेल में लिखेंगे तो आपको मिल ही जाएगा, कुछ ना कुछ तो मिल जाएगा. Now coming to a very important point. Saying thank you is not the only way to show gratitude, but by not criticizing and cribbing is also a way to be grateful. So what you can do is, you can decide your criticize free time. Yes, your criticize free time. For example, you can decide no matter what will happen, I will not crib or criticize till 11 a.m. Tomorrow morning. So what will happen? You might fail. In the starting, you might fail, like, once or twice it might happen to you. But with continuous practice, you will succeed. And then you can increase the time gradually for the coming days. Now this is a very powerful technique. It will not only make your willpower strong, but you will also be able to take charge of your life and circumstances. So when things go wrong, it will not jilt you because you will be strong within. I will not speak much about this. I would want you to practice and see it for yourself. So try it out for 2 days and see what happens. You can give any time. You can, if you get up at 6 o'clock, you say till 9 o'clock, starting with 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock tak I will not crib. Or 8 o'clock tak I will. And gradually you increase it. Now moving on to a very beautiful concept. Try to say thank you often in the day. Like the way we chant Om. Okay, how we chant Om. That is the way. Start saying thank you. You can say thank you verbally or mentally, but all day long. At least try. At least we can try. This way, other necessary thoughts will not occupy your mind and you'll feel mentally free. जब आपके मुंह से थैंक यू ही निकल रहा है, आपका फोकस ही वहाँ पे है, तो आपके माइंड में उल्टी पुल्टी चीज़ें चलेगी ही नहीं. Make thank you your mantra. This way you will be flooded. At the end of the day, you will be flooded with so many reasons to be grateful for. अपने आप चीज़ें सामने आएगी. अच्छा, I need to be grateful for this. I need to be grateful for this. So bring it to the habit. When you are doing nothing, when you are doing a mechanical work, and things, your mind is running here and there, just start saying thank you for everything, thank you for everything, or anything that you remember. Thank you for this spoon, thank you for this water, thank you for the cloth, anything. So now moving on, when writing your journal, keep this aspect in mind to get you started. Focus on just one aspect at a time. These are usually helpful when you are lost and don't know what you should be grateful for, like in difficult times. So ये aspect जो है वो difficult times में बहुत help करते हैं. So number 1 is sorrows. Sorrows could be a great reminder. Remember, one's sorrows, failures and other painful experiences is more beneficial to feeling grateful than is recalling only successes. अगर हम सिर्फ अपनी सक्सेसेस को ही रिकॉल करेंगे हम ग्रेटफुल फील करेंगे, बट उससे ज़्यादा हम ग्रेटफुल कब फील करेंगे जब हम अपने सॉरोज़ को रिमेंबर करेंगे. बिकॉज सॉरोज़ को जब हम रिमेंबर करते हैं इट हेल्प्स अस सी एंड अप्रिशिएट जो हमारे पास प्रेजेंटली है, व्हाट वी हैव इन प्रेजेंट. तो सॉरोज़ एंड पेनफुल एक्सपीरियंस हमारा प्रेजेंट हमको इन्जॉय करना सिखाता है. Now second one is the breakthrough moment. Don't forget the breakthroughs. The yes moment. Now recall a breakthrough. Recall a breakthrough you had in what was once an insurmountable problem. आपको ऐसा लग रहा था कि यार आप तो ये कर ही नहीं सकते हो. Problem you thought you could not conquer. And you did it. That is the breakthrough. So be grateful for that breakthrough. The third is a difficult one, is the dying attitude. Have a dying attitude. Think about one's own death. Though not usually viewed as a pleasant experience, but it will surely increase gratitude for the life you are living and it will increase your level of happiness. एक बार सोच के तो देखें कि जो हम जिंदगी जी रहे हैं अगर वो जिंदगी नहीं है और मैं ही नहीं हूँ तो फिर हम हर चीज़ से समझौता करने लगते हैं, हर चीज़ को प्यार करने लगते हैं, हर छोटी छोटी चीज़ों में खुशी ढूंढने लगते हैं. सो ट्राई दिस डाइंग एटीट्यूड in those times, days where you cannot find anything to be grateful for. So be grateful to yourself for being yourself. Now the next is be grateful for the now. Now, becoming aware that a very pleasant experience is about to end. मतलब ऐसा अगर हम सोचें कि कोई अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस बस ख़त्म होने वाला है, it enhances the feeling of gratefulness that is associated with it, isn't it? For example, हम अगर वेकेशन पे हैं और instead of worrying about all the work that is waiting for us in the office when we return from the vacation, हाँ हम कैसे अपना लास्ट मोमेंट लास्ट फ्यू डेज कैसे मस्त एंजॉय करते हैं यार, पूरे तरीके से एंजॉय करते हैं. वी सेवर द लास्ट फ्यू डेज ऑफ अ वेकेशन, isn't it? So you need to learn how to be grateful for the now and feel. ऐसा सिचुएशन क्रिएट करना अपने माइंड में ऐसे कि ये सिचुएशन बस ख़त्म होने वाला है, तो हम वो कैसे जिएंगे, उस मोमेंट को हम कैसे जिएंगे. Now moving on, thinking about what if. Thinking about the absence of something positive in your life produces more gratitude and happiness than imagining its presence. ये हमने अपने last session scarcity में समझा था. So it is that. So this is a very broad question and anything and everything can fit into it. Think. अगर वो आपके लाइफ में नहीं होता तो या आपकी लाइफ से चला जाएगा तो what would your life be if you would have not met your spouse, or if you were not blessed with the kids, if you not had the chance to encounter with a stranger on the plane who later became a business associate. हो सकता है ना, फिर क्या होता था. सो ये क्वेश्चन बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. अगर कुछ भी ऊपर का नहीं समझ आए तो ये क्वेश्चन करें कि ये मेरे लाइफ में नहीं होता तो क्या होता. सो दीज आर द फ्यू ऑफ द पॉइंट्स टू रिमेंबर व्हाइल जर्नलिंग एंड टू गेट यू स्टार्टेड. इफ यू हैव द डिजायर एंड द विल टू चेंज देन नथिंग कैन स्टॉप यू. लाइफ विल थ्रो अपॉर्चुनिटीज एट यू विथ ओपन आर्म्स. सो जस्ट ग्रैब इट. So here we come to the end of the gratitude journaling. In the start, you might not feel like writing it. ऐसा हो सकता है कि आपका मन ही नहीं करे लिखने का, यार क्या है ये पर लिखना. होता है, we understand, we have seen people, so it's very obvious. They'll write it for 5 days and 6 days they are gone. but commit yourself for 2 minutes in the beginning. ज़्यादा नहीं, 2 मिनट के लिए अलार्म लगा लीजिए और 2 मिनट तक ही लिखिए. And then gradually increase the time. But make sure you sit down with your pen and paper. And the days you feel you cannot write your journal, ये होना तो ना चाहिए, but फिर भी अगर ये होता है तो mentally rewind your day and show gratitude and do practice the prayer that is being sent in the group. जो भी आपके gratitude prayers आ रहे हैं उसको आप practice करिए, mentally show करिए gratitude. So you can pick any and do as many. So I hope you enjoyed the journaling session. Everything is clear in your mind. So start writing. Thank you so much everyone for giving me this opportunity to grow and shine with you all. May you and your loved ones find what they are looking for with loads and loads of love and blessings from the team YouMatter. Thank you.